Well, hello, all my lovely witchy poos and gifted people in the world. And I forgot my wedding ring. Oh, getting old, getting old, getting old, getting old. But I don't look old, and that's due to my glamorous spell. Hello, and welcome to my channel. This is Lady Lisa, your high priestess. And what I have going on in the background is I have my favorite money incense burning, one of my favorite money incense burning, and I have my sage going on to clear the atmosphere, okay? I'm casting tonight with my coven sisters, so when I cast, I like to do a YouTube video. It really gets me hyped up. I got a new tattoo, which says So Mote It Be. And I'm getting my dad's portrait right here tomorrow in honor of my father, who was my best friend in the whole entire world, who passed suddenly of cancer not too long ago. And I will not put a pass date on my chest because you go on living when you pass over to the other realm. So therefore, there's no pass date for him. There's a birth date, which I'm not putting as well. I'm just getting his picture and forever my heart. And that's my gift to him for his birthday, which is coming up on October 22nd. And we're having a big shebang. We're having his favorite cakes. We're having balloons. We're going to sing. We're going to sing happy birthday. We got a 65 candle going on. And then we got chocolate covered cherries. And we got pumpkin pie. And we're going to Olive Garden because that's where his favorite soup was. Hold on one second. I will be done in 1 second. This does not happen to me on every single video. Yes. So all this that's going on, it's my, when you're in the house, youth looking serum that me and my cover sisters made up. We got the potion number 3 and we got the youth serum going on right now. So stop going to your local supermarkets or your local drugstores or wherever you go, or even online, and buying that stuff. Get it directly from a witch who spells it in a ritual that is forever ageless. You will be forever ageless. And if you don't know my age by now, I want you to guess it. I want you to be honest because you cannot offend me or hurt my feelings. And I want you to link it down below what you think my age is. And whoever is closest to the right number, if I know you already didn't know, being that I'm psychic, you might be a winner. So if you hear any music in the background, I own no rights to it. It is just something to drown out the noise that's going on outside. If you see any kind of orbs or faces in the smoke, that is because I am a portal, I am a medium. They are all around me at all times. And I got my little special skull cup with my blueberry delicious cocktail to look young as well. So, the best incense in the world that I love to work with is the incense hymn. Now, right now, this isn't made by him, or is it made by him? No, it's not made by him, but it was given to me by a witch as a free gift. So, of course, I'm going to use it. But I mainly work with the incense hymn. Now, does that mean other incenses don't work or they're not good? No, that doesn't mean nothing. But I particularly like him. I love working with incense from him. But as you can see, I got this burning in the background, and it's a money drawing incense. And I do this on Sundays because I'm a football fanatic and I put in football tickets, and this is why I hit. First and foremost, Mother Universe, the Northeast, South, and West, all I call upon to make everything I ask for a success, so mote it be. And my manifestations, my spell casting, my positivity, and my thinking. Excuse me, I get the hiccups every time I go live. So if you guys can see, I'm working with one of my bigger cauldrons today. Now, just a little bit of advice. I work with several different cauldrons, okay? I never will mix if I'm doing a hexing type of spell or a hexing type of potion or any type of potion that is not bad or any type of magic that is, well, let's say bad in with what I do with good, okay? So like this cauldron will be for like money and health and abundance and prosperity and everything that is wonderful. Okay, and then I have my other cauldrons where I will work solely out of one cauldron when it comes to making a hex potion or a stay away potion or shut your mouth potion or whatever you can think of, we do it. So with this being said, this video may be a little lengthy, but so what? I'm amped up, I'm feeling witchy, and I'm ready to get started tonight with my casting. So first, what we are going to do is we're going to start some money potions going on right now. Because Mama, Lady Lisa, wants her tickets to hit, and her tickets are going to hit. Because money come to me with harm to none, so mo to be. When you get a money spell done, and it's effective, and the money starts rolling in, which it could come in many ways and different forms, use it in the good way. Use it in the right way. Don't use it for harm. Don't use it to destroy people or yourself. Pamper yourself and help somebody who's less fortunate. Please, I ask you, especially if you get a spell done by me, I guarantee you them to work. If you don't rush magic and you believe, they're going to work. I only ask for 3 universal laws for you to abide by, and then it's off to the races. You just cannot rush magic. It's like planting a seed in your backyard. If you plant a seed in your backyard like me, who doesn't have a green thumb, and you keep digging up to see if it's working, you're going to kill it and destroy the seed. Correct? Okay. That's just like magic. Hold on. This is so delicious. I'm not going to tell you my secret ingredients unless you ask for it. However, it's just like magic. If you rush magic, you're going to get a bad result. Your candle magic or whatever magic is being done is either going to fail or backfire. And what you wanted to do before it backfires is you want it to fail. Trust me, I've had a failed spell, and I never, ever, ever am going to rehash that moment in my life. And I've been doing this since I was 5. Trust me, that's not what you want to happen. Okay? So let's start with this. Okay, charcoal, where have you gone? Where are you going? And you know what? It's probably right in front of my face, or I forgot it. And guess what? I don't have time to be searching for it at the moment, but here it is. Here it is. Lady Lisa got a new puppy today, so I got 3 puppies running around the house, 2 boys and a baby girl. Her name is Apple, and then we got Buckus and we got Cage, and they are unique in each way. They are beautiful, and they're my babies because my children are grown, and I got grandbabies, and that's no hint to my age. But it would not be okay to make a potion without a lighter. And I can't call for, excuse me, 1 minute, I'm just stepping away. I can't call for my husband because he's up watching the games and he will never hear me from where I'm at. And of course, here's my lighter. So you're gonna take your charcoal, which we have for donation, and you're gonna get it started to cook. You're gonna get nice and hot. You're gonna see it start to sparkle and flame. If it starts to reach your fingers or your fingernails, all you have to do is put it in the cauldron. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. It's starting to burn up, okay? You just light it while it's in the cauldron. You get it nice, hot, and started. And this is how I do my money potions. If you do not have a cauldron, you could do this in a pot or something that is fireproof as well. You can do this any time of the day, all times of the day, whenever you feel like it. Is really simple. You can get charcoal from anywhere in the world. You just want to get this nice piece of charcoal, as you can see. Do you see the smoke coming up? Okay, you just want to get it popping and sparkly, which I'm going to show you in 1 second. And then it will turn white as if you were doing marshmallows. You'll hear it crackling. Because the hotter it gets, the better it's going to cook the potion. You guys cannot see the smoke. It is definitely lit up and popping in there, as you can see, okay? So as me and my coven sisters, and hi coven sisters, and hello to my coven sisters out in Texas. Be out there soon again. Love you guys. We have made quick money herbal spell mix and spell mix. And this is a 3/4 ounce bag, which is really a big giant bag. And what it comes with is a bunch of herbs that are put together for quick money to come. So you're gonna have whatever you feel comfortable with, okay? That doesn't mean more is gonna make it come faster or quicker, whatever you feel most comfortable with. And you're just gonna put it in your cauldron, okay? Now I love glitter. I love glitter. I've always loved glitter. I work with glitter. So I always sprinkle some green glitter in there, okay? It's just magical to me. I work with glitter in everything that I do. And then I'm gonna take one of my favorite oils. And I thought I brought another one down, but that's okay. You guys will get the point. I just put a tiny dab. It's money oil, prosperity oil, okay? And then I always use, and that's another thing I forgot, is to bring my lavender oil down. Lavender oil. I like to put lavender in there for the smell. But that's okay. You could put spearmint in there, cinnamon in there, or you could put anything you want in there. We can do a bay leaf. Bay leaves are magical, and we'll bring all kinds of things on there. If you want to write on the bay leaf, let's show you real quick. First, smell the bay leaves, because it's going to enhance your gifts. Always smell the bay leaves. You'll know that they're beautiful, okay? They have many magical properties to them. This is as well you can do all day long without this money potion. So I'm going to write my wish on it, okay? And I'm going to put my little symbols on it with my initials. Now, I do this separately throughout the day, all types of wishes all day long. And I'm just going to throw that in there as well. If I had my seashells down here, I'd put a seashell in here. Sorry, you guys can't see it, but it's cooking. If you guys can't see the smoke, it's definitely cooking. Ooh, hear it? It's cooking, baby. It's cooking. And I like to put lavender oil in there, just to spark it up a little bit. So, since we don't have the lavender oil right at the moment, I am going to start the baby up. And what I'm doing is, if you guys cannot see, is I'm going in there and I'm starting to cook the baby. Going around, and I'm going to start cooking the baby. Okay, feel free to put whatever you want in there that you're drawn to, that you feel like can bring money. Cinnamon, bay leaves, spearmint. What's my letter keep going out? John the Conqueror, herbs, and any type of herb that you want. You got the charcoal. Do you see that keep going out? This never happens to me. Hold on, let me do it like this, and then I'm going to come back and show you, because something's not going right, because maybe I have it tilted. So when you put oil in here, it's going to blow up faster because you're cooking oil, okay? But make sure it's not cooking oil. You want to put your magic oil in there, like the lavender oil, the rose oil, the prosperity oil, any type of oil you guys feel comfortable with. And I'm going to add just a little bit more, and I'm going to show you guys what it's going to look like in 1 second. And we're going to start this potion up. And you guys can do this at home any day, all day, as long as it is fireproof. Invest in a cauldron, I beg of you, if you're indeed a witch. But if you cannot afford one, go to your secondhand store. They have cauldrons all the time. As you can see, it's cooking up. It's cooking up. They have cauldrons all over the secondhand store. You wouldn't believe how many witches donate to the secondhand store, or your local store, where everything is extra cheap and donated. Because I donate, and I'm a witch, so that's how I know that we donate. And we got it cooking up, and it's going to be beautiful. It already smells wonderful, and it's going to bring money flow into the air and into my home. And that's all you have to do. As the cauldron is getting hot, you can see it in there cooking up. You can see the smoke, and we're going to let that cook. And there is your magic potion spell for the day. And this can be done any time of the day, any day, as many times as you want to do it, as long as it's in a fireproof pan, bowl, sink, cauldron, and you're attending to it. Never walk away from it, okay? You can walk away from it once the flame is out, but please don't walk away from it while the fire is going, okay? So, what I want to demonstrate to you guys first and foremost is we just... Okay, Lady Lisa, clumsy is over. We just made a beautiful full batch of turn back powder. And what turn back powder is, if you don't already know, is... Oh, and I got it on me. So let's hypothetically say you got a neighbor or you don't want people coming to your home unannounced, okay? What I do is I go out at midnight in my cloak at 12 o'clock midnight on the dot. And I will take the turn back powder or the hot foot powder, which I have, well, is here. Well, we have plenty of that made too in a ritual. Everything we have for donation is already spelled over, okay? So when you donate, okay, your part of your donation will go to cancer in honor of my father, as I do donate to the St. Jude, the Wish, and the SPCA, okay? And you will take this in your hand if you wanted to go outside your door or the person's door. Maybe you want them to move or you just want them to turn back. And you put it in your hand and you say a spell. And I forgot to bring my new beautiful wand. I forgot that too. Gosh, you got to see that. It chose me. A wand will choose you. Everything will choose you. Trust me. You think you might be choosing it, but you're not choosing it. So what I did the other day was I was having annoyed people coming to my second property and I wanted it to stop. So not only did I outline the inside of my doors both ways, to the left and to the right, and did my own little ritual over that inside and out, I put it on the doors as well as doom oil. Okay, so if you, with goofer's dust as well, if you touch it, you're getting it. Whoever gets it, whoever hits it, gets it, okay? Or you can just take it, and I'll play with this later, and put some in your hand and go to the person's door or your own door. If you're going to do it to your own door, you're going to say over it, well, this is what I say over it. Nobody is to come to this store unless I want them to come into my home. If they come near this store, they are going to feel the urge to turn back, and they are going to turn back. So motive be. And then I'll blow it on my door. If I want a neighbor to move or a neighbor to stay away from me, I'll get in my cloak, one of my many cloaks. I'll go out at midnight and I'll put it in my hand, either hot foot, turn back, or both. And I'll put it in my hand and I'll go out front of their door and I'll sprinkle it across their door as well. And I'll put it in my hand and I'll say, do not come near me. Do not come near my home. If you do, you will feel the need to turn back immediately. You will be afraid and you will be scared. Do not come near me. Turn back and go away. So motivate and blow it on their step. And there you go. And we have plenty of it stocked up and made in a ritual. So you've seen the hot foot. You've seen the turn back. Now what this is goofer dust. And I'm not even going to touch this crap. And I don't mean it like crap like that. I mean, this is significant hexing dust. Goofer's dust, which we got made. Plenty of it. Now, if you know you have somebody coming to your home that you really don't want to come back or has done you wrong and you just invite them to your home on purpose and they don't even know what's going on, put it on your doorknobs, the goofer's dust, with some doom oil and some turn back powder. So when they touch it, it's going to be on their hands. And they're going to feel the need to never come near you or come near your home again. And they're going to be hexed at the same time. Now, me and my coven sisters, we're traditionally taught witches. So we do not believe in karma, and we do believe in harming people through magic. However, we do not harm unless it's necessary. Okay, and necessary. Meaning, you really have to have slandered us, hurt one of our family members, hurt us when we have done nothing wrong to you, and you have to have us to a point where we're in crying and we're in tears, and then you're getting it. You're getting it to the point where you ain't going to know you're getting it, you're not going to know you're getting it, and you're going to get it so bad your head is going to be spinning like The Exorcist. So please don't play with a witch. just don't play with a witch. It's just the stupidest thing you could do in the world, okay? Just some witchy advice. Now what I have here is a few of our newest inventions, our worry dolls. If you guys can see, we have them in many different forms. They come in boys and girls. We have them in this size. We have them very miniature, boys and girls as well. And we have them in a little bit bigger size, okay? Each one, or how many ever you order, will come in a bag. They're not puppets. This is a puppet. Puppets can come bigger than this, but not roughly too much bigger. This is a puppet that I did a hex on somebody per request for that person. That's why you see the nail on the heart. And each puppet that we hand make, we do pre-order. And they always will come with their mouth shut, and it depends on what you want the puppet for. If you want the puppet for health, we will make a heart on it. If you don't want the puppet for health and just straight destruction, then we're going to just have the mouth shown. And whatever you want done to this puppet, whether you want it hexed and then buried, that's what we shall do. And this is why we have coffin nails for sale. These are real coffins from a real coffin. Okay, we bury it. If you want it poked all day long, then that's what we're going to do. So please don't get a puppet confused with a worry doll. A worry doll is an investment for not only you, but for whomever uses it. Mine is upstairs. Her name is Annie. My husband's name is Gambit. You can choose your own gender. You can choose your own name. They're all unique in their own way and handcrafted, okay? And they come with instructions, very simple instructions. And all you do is you can take your doll everywhere you go. But the most imperative thing you're going to do with your doll is right before bed, you're going to hold your doll between your hands and you're going to tell your doll your worries. If you don't have a specific worry like me, because I don't tend to worry, but I'm human, so subconsciously somewhere I have worries. So I'll just say, Annie, please take all my worries away from me. And I'll say it 3 times because I do everything's in 3. I'll end it in so mode it be. I'll kiss her and under my pillow she goes and I wake up feeling like $1 million. And I promise you that if you link your information below and you invest in one of these, or maybe from another witch or voodoo priestess or whomever, which I'm a high priestess today, if you purchase one of these by donation, and it doesn't start to change your life for the better in 7 days. 7 days. You have to give it at least 7 days, and you have to believe. I will personally, not my coven sisters, me, because I'm doing a YouTube video, refund your donation, and you can still keep the worry doll. That's how much guaranteed I am. So mote it be that if you invest in one of these worry dolls, your life will start to change immediately for the better. Your health flow, your prosperity flow, your love flow, your wealth flow, your health flow, everything, your love, the atmosphere, the money starts coming, everything. And you're not worrying about the stupidest, craziest stuff anymore because we got so many worry warts out here. And everything just seems to disappear and all you can think is focus and think about is all the positive in the world. Instead of all this negativity crap that's going on out in this world, like society is just a hot mess. And everybody is a robotic anymore. Not everybody, but people are becoming robotic. And like, it's just robotic and like a puppet to society. Like, you have to not be a puppet. You have to not be robotic. You have to live your life for you. Be happy in who you are. And follow your path in life. Because if not, you're going to live for another man or another woman. You're going to be making your boss rich while you're poor. And everything is just going to be a disaster. So it's always a choice within you. It's always the mind over matter. And if people would just understand that this isn't even about magic, manifestation, using the powers of your mind, that everything you ever wanted and needed in life, you were born with it. It's just up to you to either grab it and use it or let go of it and let somebody else have it who really wants it. I know I want it, so I get it, so mote it be. And I don't stop because, see, the sky is just a view. It's not a limit. My pinnacle can never be reached. You want to know why? Because I don't have a pinnacle. Because I am going to keep going and going and going until I personally cannot go no more in this physical world. And then when I pass over and choose the light, I'm going to keep going and going and going and going over there. And that's what I choose to do. Be the best at what I do, help others along the way, and be rich in everything that I do. So what do you choose? I would hope you would choose, I would pray that you would choose what I would choose. So what we also came up is the Praying Angels amulet, okay? Which comes in a beautiful little bag with beautiful little instructions. And if you can see clearly, she's a beautiful little angel and she's holding blue stones at the top, which I forget the name of them right at now, but I'm not sure if you can see them, but yeah, I'm pretty sure you can. And they come with instructions. She comes with instructions on the back, and you can take her wherever you want. In your purse, on your person, in your car. You can glue her into your car. You can put her under your pillow. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful things that we're making, along with our magic boxes that could be ordered to be delivered monthly at $19.99. which comes to 4 to 5 items in each box, okay? And it pertains to magic and spell casting and things that will protect you, your home, your pets, and your children, because yes, pets can be possessed just as well as children, just as well as you. And your house needs to be cleansed often as we bring entities in and negative energy in all the time. That's why you always need to keep sage lit. And go in each room and get rid of all the negativity, especially at night. If you can't get to it in the morning because of your busy, hectic schedule, please, 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 I beg you, do it at night. Get rid of all that disgusting negative energy you brought into your home without even knowing that you did it. And get rid of it so the morning could be prepared, okay? So with that being said, here's another thing that we make. Okay, the High Priestess Confusion Herbs. If you want to confuse somebody, you can put it in their coffee. It's edible. You could put it in their food. You could put it on their doorknobs. You could spray it on their steps so they can walk on it, as long as you spell over it. It's already spelled, but as long as you say your little old saying over it, poof, they're confused. They don't know what to do. It's a wrap. It's done. This blueberry juice is so good. And I'm a vegan, so, oh my gosh, I'm in love with this blueberry concoction I made up. So we sell coffin nails. They're donation as well. And they're actually from real coffins who've been resumed, okay? So they're great for burying something, either a bad habit or a puppet or hexing somebody. They're awesome. Amongst black binding cords, when you want to bind something and stop it and make it weak, whether you want to bind up a puppet, you want to bind up somebody, whatever the item you may have, you bind it. Once you bind it, it stops it. We have those as well. Okay, here's another type of puppet that we make. Now this is a kind of scary puppet. I'm not going to lie to you. Do I fear it? No. My puppets listen to me, whether for destruction or not. But here's a puppet. And it might look kind of like, what kind of puppet is that after you just showed us that red puppet? But it's a puppet. And it's for destruction and destruction only. Whether you agree or you don't, that's up to you. I'm here to just tell you what I do and what I teach and what I believe in and why I believe in it. Coffin nails again, 5 pieces. We have so much going on here. You have no idea. I'm a master spellcaster. I can teach you how to read your candles. I can teach you how to do spells. I could do your spells for you in my home. I can tell you the way it works and so forth and so forth and so forth. I do hypnosis. I'm very, very successful at it, wiping your subconscious clean, all that negative thinking clean, retraining your brain on how to think, opening your third eye, cleaning your chakras, cleaning your auras, and getting you to be a money magnet and your gifts wide open and being very, very successful. I said I'll be done in a second. Go upstairs. Shh. Got it. Okay, so here is some of my herbs. Okay, as you see, Lisa's Creations. And this particular herb is a Healing Helling Spell Blends. So you can take this if you were to donate this from me and say, hey, Lady Lisa, I want the Healing Spell Blends. And you can take this and just put it in a fireproof bowl or a cauldron with some charcoal and some lavender oil or health oil or protection oil and burn it up, and there's your potion, and let it just go throughout the air and absorb it. And it will work for you. So mote it be, I promise you. We have made bags and bags and bags of all our herbs. Some are under Lisa's Creations and some are just in bags, like the peppermint, like olive leaves, like pink rose, black tea, you name it, we've done it, and they're already spelled and ready to go. So you've seen the three different sizes of our worry dolls. And I'm not going to say you're a fool if you don't invest, but if you don't invest, you don't want your life better. That's all I'm going to say. And that's okay if you don't want your life better. We made plenty of homemade white sage, spelled in our ritual. We're loaded and stacked with the sage. Baby, you without sage, whether it be in the bottle form, the liquid form, if somebody in your home can't stand the smoke, or sage itself, and we have it all. Be stocked up with sage, or you're in trouble. And I advise a reverse candle, because you don't have to be a spellcaster to have a reverse candle going in your home. All the reverse candle is going to do is it's already known what to do. But here's the kicker. See, this is what a lot of people don't know. And let me go forth with telling you, I love Wiccans, I love pagans, etc. Even though they don't believe in doing harm, and they got the three-reed law, and the threefold law, and they're all in my group. I have a sister who is a Wiccan out in Texas, okay? I love everybody for who they are, okay? But here's the thing. You could go to Walmart, because this is one of the money spells that I'm going to be working with from a winner off of my YouTube for leaving wonderful, beautiful feedback and comments. And here's another one that I'm going to be doing for somebody per request, which is Lucky in Love and a money spell, fast luck, and all beautiful, wonderful things, okay? You could take this glass right here, and you can write whatever you want to write on it. Whatever you want to write on it. All types of symbols, especially if you're an artist. And then you can actually make the candle yourself. You can get one at Walmart for $1 or your dollar store. If you think for 1 minute that you're just going to go home and light it and poof, it's going to work, you're highly mistaken. That's why we have herbs, glitter, and oils to properly dress your candle. Because without properly dressing your candle, it is not going to work. Now, I work with an athame or an athame, however you want to pronounce it, okay? It's a sword-looking device. Or sometimes I will work with a screwdriver. No matter what I work with, I always sage everything before I do it and work with it. Me and my coven sisters, as well as the candles, because we don't know who's touched them and what type of negativity has been around them. You can wash them down with rose oil, basil water, Florida oil, holy water, and sage, or a combination of everything, whatever you feel comfortable with. So we're going to say, let's say this is the athame or the athame or your screwdriver. Now, whatever you want to do, You know, if this is a hexing candle, which let me show you a hexing candle that I had to snuff out due to fire reasons and fire safety reasons. Please be very cautious of this. Don't let candles burning in your house if you have to go out. Let me clarify this. Once you open your circle and you have done the spell, the herbs are in it, the candle is dressed, the names are on it, the birth dates are on it, however you feel comfortable dressing your this is a hexing candle, dressing your candle. And you announced it to whoever you call upon, and you blessed it, and it is lit. It has now gone out to the universe. Snuffing it out with your snuffer or pinching it out if you have tough fingers will not stop the magic. The magic has already gone out to the universe. So this candle could take 35 days, 45 days, 10 days to burn. It does not deter or stop the magic. If you go like this, if your flame is burning, which it is not now, you see it's out because I had to go out. If you go because you want to be lazy and you don't want to snuff it out and you don't want to pinch it out, well, you have destroyed that person's magic or your magic. So you might as well do it again. Please never, ever, ever blow out the flame to your candle. Now this is a hexing candle. It's a doom, death unto my enemies. Now, there are dihexes out there. But when you say death, death means an ending to something and a beginning to something new. So if you want somebody to leave you alone, or you want somebody to suffer what they've put you through, well, then it's a death to something they have done to you. It's a stop, it's an ending, and a beginning to something that they are now going to feel. Okay? As you can see, I had stopped this candle because I had to go out today to get my new little Apple puppy. Her name is Apple. And you see there's black at the top already. So there's resistance. What does that mean? Well, that means that the person that was getting or is getting hexed has a spiritual force that is trying to defend and fight off this candle. But as you can see, it's already cleared up. They lost the battle. Whether we're evil or we're good, we have a team of ancestors, loved ones who've passed over, and evil forces if you're bad and good forces if you're good that are going to come and try to destroy and fight off a spell, whether you know it's coming for you or not. So my best suggestion is, and I thought I had brought my graveyard dirt down and maybe I didn't. It could be something that I possibly forgot. Let me look in my bag of goodies. And it's okay if I forgot it because we have plenty of graveyard dirt. Graveyard dirt is the best protection form in the world. That's what I circle the bottom of my candles with graveyard dirt. If you want graveyard dirt, you can comment below and we can link you our information and we can send it out to you. If you want to go retrieve graveyard dirt, please go into one of my back videos and watch one of my videos on how to properly retrieve graveyard dirt. Because whether you're gifted or not, if you go into a place like a cemetery or a graveyard that is sacred, and you do not give an offering and a prayer before entering and leaving an offering before leaving, you will pay repercussions. I promise you that, gifted or not. And you never want to dig up dirt near anybody's private space. You want to go by a tree, somewhere that's not being used for somebody's personal grave, okay? Never, never, never do that. So let me try to angle this camera if you guys can see. When I have my candles, okay, as you can see, we sell black salt like this, okay? We sell sea salt, we sell graveyard dirt. What we're going to do is we're going to take it and we're going to line it around the candle, whatever we feel like working with that day. Black salt, sea salt, or graveyard salt. Graveyard dirt, excuse me. And the reason why we're going to do that is because you want to protect the candle, whether you're hexing somebody, unhexing somebody, doing a money spell, whatever. And by using black salt, sea salt, or graveyard dirt, You must sage it prior, but you're going to do a circle around the bottom of the candle, and you're going to set the candle somewhere, and it has to be somewhere where nobody can get to it, near it, or bring their negative energy near the candle, or possibly even blow out the flame. And what that is, it's going to protect the bottom. It's going to protect your candle from the forces of the other person trying to come and fight off the magic in the candle. I promise you, do not do magic without doing a circle of protection. That's why high priestess and witches will open a circle and close a circle while doing spells for protection. It's the same reason why you're going to outline the bottom of your candle with sea salt, black salt, or graveyard dirt. Okay, whatever you can get to. You can go to your local supermarket and grab sea salt. As long as you sage it, that is protection as well. And why did I not have my graveyard dirt? So I'm going to have to go all the way back upstairs and go through my inventory and make sure I didn't misplace it, because witches are clumsy and forgetful. Trust and believe me. So these are two of the candles that I am going to be working with tonight, amongst many others per request, okay? And I have a few going on for me and my husband as well. John the Conqueror, a reverse candle, a money candle. I got the potion going. I got the incense going. I did my bay leaf wishes today. My husband did his bay leaf wishes today. We make oils like this that can come in any size that you want, any type of oil you want. You wear them. They increase your powers. They heighten your powers. They can protect you. You can put them on your children. You can put them on your pets. If you specifically want a pet oil or a child oil, you want to protect your loved ones, because listen, sweeties, listen, my lovelies, evil is everywhere. And it's not the house. It's not the environment. It's not where you go. Evil is just everywhere. It is what it is. So if you don't protect your home, your safety place, your safe haven, and everyone who's in it, well then you have a big problem at hand, because you have the potential, no matter where you go, to come across evil entities, demonic forces, and evil negative people. And when you bring that back into your house, and you're not keeping your house and your home and your loved ones up to par with protection, including yourself, well, you might just get it. And then that's when you're going to come to me, who unhexes people all the time, especially in England, witches themselves from England. I have unhexed many a times. One witch in particular, several times, because she refuses to stop hanging around these bunch of jealous witches. So I unhex her on a daily. And every time I unhex her, another witch will hex her, and then I have to unhex her again. It can't be the same witch hexing her over and over, because I block them when I do an unhexing. So another witch will hex her, and it's over and over and over again, because she does not want to listen to me, because she doesn't feel comfortable with just being herself and being a loner and doing what she does best. So she hangs around a bunch of witches who are no good and are jealous of her, because she's beautiful, she's creative, she's kind, she's loving, and they throw hexes on her. And then Lady Lisa unhexes her. Okay? So I think I probably went over about everything that I thought I was going to go over with you. Okay? Remember, a love spell is a hex. You think all hexes are bad, right? Well, let me give you a little FYI for your information, as I'm getting hip to all these little terms that are going on. A love spell is a hex. When you force will upon somebody, like you want them back, or you want them to sign divorce papers, or you want them to sign custody papers, or you want them to be in your life, or you want them to love you and adore you, or you want to be popular and you want people to find you popular, they're called hexes. So stop looking down on us witches who perform hexes, because if you've ever gotten a love spell, you have had a hex done. Truth. Now, what I'm doing with my first bestseller book, that's is about to come out on the market around the first of the new year or quickly after. And the reason why I can't get it out there at the moment, I cannot get it out at the moment, is because I'm always adding. I'm a debunker. Okay, I like to set the truth. I like to set stuff free. Okay, and I believe truth sets you free. And I believe with innovation and new generations and people who are evolving, as myself, because I'm not the same person as I was in my last video. Definitely not the same person I was in my first video, and I'm not going to be the same person I am in my last video, because I'm the student before I'm the teacher, and I'm constantly learning, even though I've been doing this since 5. Even though I will not tell you my age, and I have done it before, and don't be sneaky and sneak back into my videos to find my age, because I told you if you can guess my age and link it below, the closest one is going to get a free spell of your choice on me or a free reading. Don't do that to me. Be honest and guess it. I like to debunk stuff, okay? And when I debunk, a lot of that stuff is going into my book, and then I'll be going into my second book, okay? As well as my new drink that's going to be going out into the market. Thank you to my cousin Lydia. Okay, it starts with Witchy, but I won't tell you what it ends with. And it's a beautiful, delicious drink. That's a cocktail that tastes like a very old-fashioned cake. And it is so good. I promise you, you won't even know you're tasting liquor. And it's just like for the perfect occasion, the perfect wine me down, the perfect anything. It's so delicious. But I'm not going to reveal my name until it's on the market. Right, that's fair. Okay, so I had somebody ask me, let me get some of my blueberry. Blueberries are always antioxidants, and they give you energy as well, but they can stain your teeth where strawberries will whiten your teeth. So if you're going to drink a blueberry concoction, please make sure you rinse your teeth afterwards, or definitely brush your teeth, because it can have the tendency to stain. And I know I'm a stickler for white teeth. So somebody on one of my YouTube videos had asked me, well, why is her candle having wax on one side and clear on the other side? Well, here we go again. As you can see, and I don't know if you can really tell, this wick is not centered, okay? It's more off to my right, which may be your left. When you're going into a metaphysical store, well, you can't do this if you're buying candles off of eBay or Amazon, okay? I know, me and my coven sisters are a stickler for this. We do our best at making our wicks as straight as we can. If you're going to go into one of money come to me with harm and none to be. Money is coming to be. If you go into one of your metaphysical stores or spiritual stores, and you go in and you are stocking up with candles, or you're in a rush, it's an emergency, you got to get a spell done for somebody, and they have like one candle left of that candle, and the wick is not centered, which I've done a video about, you need to learn how to center that wick. Or if you don't know how to center that wick, you need to learn how to read your candle properly, if indeed it burns weird due to the way the wick is. Because you're always going to have one side off than the other side because of the way the wick is. See, we got an almost completely straight wick here, which I fix. I know how to fix them. They're so simple. Okay? And let me show you real quick. Let me just show you real quick. Why am I even playing around? So what you're going to do is you're going to take your lighter. And we're going to play around with this one. And you're going to, I'll do it real quick, but I ain't going to sit here and do it all day. You're going to go around the wick, if you can see what I'm doing, and you're going to melt the wax around the wick. Be careful, because you don't want to set the wick on fire. So you're just going to go around the wax until you get it nice and soft and melt it, okay? You get what I'm saying. You understand what I'm trying to do. Once you have done that and you have gotten the wick, the wax nice and soft, you're going to gently move your wick over. Move your wick over, which I didn't melt it the way I would want to melt, but you can see if you look closely, it is moving as you tug on it. And then you're going to take it, once you get it in the center or close to your center, and then you're going to take the wax and putty it. Putty it around and push it down, and make it right back like if the wax was never moved. And then there you go. Your wick will be perfectly centered. Now, can I promise you that it's centered going all the way down here? You're not going to be able to tell until the candle is burnt to the bottom. But the more you fix it up top, the more better it's going to burn. Or if you don't want to fix it or you don't know how to fix it, let it burn and then just know how to read it. Knowing that this side is going to have more resistance and more black marks than the other side, okay? Or white residue, white resistance, white soot, however you want to identify it. Also, every time you snuff your candle out or you pinch it out and you have to go relight it, the further it gets down and you're going like this or you're going all the way down into the candle to light it, there's most likely going to be black marks there from you getting close to the candle, okay? So you have to make sure you can read a candle because you don't want to give your client and you don't want to give yourself a false reading. So if you're coming into this beautiful world of magic, okay, and you're not a master spellcaster, but you're practicing because practice makes perfect, you need to work with somebody like myself who will not charge you, but will help you. Now, I'm not going to cast your spells for free. That's not what I'm going to do. But I will help you read your candles for free. Okay, that's what I will do. And I will show you the different ways to read a candle if it's done for you and the different ways to read it if it's done for a client, because there is absolutely a different way to read each candle. Okay, absolutely. Absolutely. And if you don't believe in it, it's okay. You don't have to believe in me. I believe in me. My opinion is the only opinion that counts. Nobody else's opinion about me counts. Only my opinion about myself counts. And that's the way it should be. That's the way I feel. So, I think I went over a pretty lot. I think I covered pretty much a lot of stuff, except that I forgot to bring my graveyard dirt down, which will come in a bag like this, as we sell, which we retrieved from a graveyard ourselves. We went out at night, we dressed ourselves properly, we said our prayer and our request to enter. We did our offering, we entered, we retrieved, we buried some hexes with it, and we came back, left our offering, left, and bagged it up, and it's ready to go for you. It's the ultimate protection. You could put it anywhere in your home. You could put it anywhere on your person, in your car, around your candles. You can use it in spellcasting. But don't go do it. Don't just walk in a graveyard or a cemetery like you're visiting a loved one who's passed over and just start digging up dirt and put it in a bag and think it's going to be okay. It's not the way it works. Universe will come back and get you for that. I promise you that. So, again, as I say with every video, I do beautiful, wonderful, wonderful, beautiful, wonderful, beautiful giveaways because I'm a giver. And I love to give, where a lot of people in this world just take, me. But I'm a giver. So every 2 to 3 weeks, depending on the person or maybe multiple people who give the most feedback, because I need feedback to teach. I need comments to teach. We'll win every 2 to 3 weeks, and it can be multiple winners. You will get a spell of your choice on me, and we will keep in contact, face-to-face contact through video, through texting, through Gmail, however you feel comfortable. And you can either do a reading with me, which you can take the reading and give it away as a gift, put it away for a rainy day, or we can book that reading, or you can get a spell of your choice that is guaranteed to be successful. All you have to do is subscribe to my channel. Of course, hit the like button. If you're subscribing, I would hope you're liking the video. I would pray you're liking the video and subscribe. If you're subscribing, you're liking the video. You're liking the way I teach. You're vibing with me. You like something about me, right? My spunk, the color of my hair, maybe my tats, maybe my nails, maybe my glamour. I don't know. It's something about me you like, right? Okay, so, because I'm a spunky witch. I'm a spunky witch. Okay, so with that being said, all jokes aside, subscribe. When you subscribe, immediately on your right-hand side and maybe your left, there's going to be an alert button come up with a bell button. Hit that bell button. If you don't hit that bell button, you're not going to receive alerts when I go live or I do a video. Therefore, you're not going to be able to leave your comments or your feedbacks, which means you will not be able to receive the beautiful giveaways. If you're not getting alerts and you are subscribed to my channel, go back in, unsubscribe, and then subscribe again. The alert button's going to come right back up. Hit that button, and then you're going to start getting alerts again. Even if it's a thank you. And here we go. As I always say, my videos are debatable. I love debating. I'm very highly educated, very intelligent, and very opinionated. You can debate kindly. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. So even if you debate my video, you still may be a winner if you want the giveaway. All you have to do is give feedback in comments. You can give feedback about something that didn't resonate with you or something that did. You can give something about what can I help teach you in a future video? Can I make a video specially for something you need to learn about? Is there something that I need to clarify about in a previous video? Anything. The more you do it, the more you have a chance at receiving a beautiful reading by me, as I'm always on point and accurate and give the most to my clients as I can possibly give. You don't want to miss out on one of my readings. I promise you that's the mode to be. You can go into my Facebook group and ask around about that, or look down in some of my comments and see about that. And you don't want to miss out on one of my spells, because if you follow the 3 universal laws that I give you, which are so easy, really a puppet could do it, your spell is guaranteed to be a success. So get to subscribing, get to putting a like, thumbs up, get to putting that bell button alert, and when I go live or I come on and leave a video, leave your comments down below, even if it's a debatable comment. But here's the flip side. If you leave something negative or some type of hate bomb because you're a hater and you're a stalker, and hello to my stalkers and my hate bomb people, because you just motivate me. Thank you. Oh gosh, that smells beautiful. If you put something down below that can possibly offend one of my viewers who are taking the time out of watching my video and leaving comments and feedback, because you cannot offend me, I promise you that. My skin is so thick and so rough, and I've been called worse by better. I am going to block you, report you immediately, and then I don't know what's going to happen after that. I don't harm nobody physically. I don't play those games anymore. If you think for 1 second that I would ever sit in a cage for you and your pathetic ways of life because you have nothing to do but go on YouTube and leave nasty, foul comments, you're insanity. You're insane. And that's truth. That's not being rude or ugly. That's speaking truth. I'm not going to do a die you spell on you. I'm not going to have you poof. But I might put you in a picture where you forever will live. And I won't do it. I will have one of my coven sisters do it so it can't be sent back. Or you may go in a box in the graveyard. Or you may go on a doom candle with everything that is foul and disgusting on it. Or you might wake up with a tail between your legs, or 1,000 moles on your face, like the psycho medium, or the psycho, what was she, the psycho witch or psycho medium on Facebook. Now she's the high priestess. Yeah, you need to go look at her before and after shots. Wink, wink, I'll say no more, because it wasn't just done by me. It was done by many witches who she betrayed. And she's got those big giant warts all over her face. They're big giant moles everywhere. And see, stuff like this is very true. We don't get a bad name just because, you know, just like there's evil who lies in everyone. There's priests, they're disgusting. The ones who rape children, disgusting. And I'm not belittling the Catholic faith, but it's disgusting. There's Christians who go and shoot up a whole concert in Vegas. And they will let you know that they're Christian. There are people who go to church faithfully. And they will take your life. But you never come across the news or come across anybody going to court who is a witch, who has harmed somebody. Because we are too smart, and we will do it through magic, and you will never see it coming until you wake up one day and you're stuck in a picture, or you're stuck in the mirror, or your whole life is spinning out of control and you feel like you're in a dark corner and you can't get out. And things are talking to you in your head, and things are going bump in the night, and nothing you can do can fix it. Or you're driving your car and you're working and you're working, and all of a sudden you're working for Uber and you can't get a ride to save your life. You can't make money to save your life. Oops. Well, maybe you should have minded your business and stayed out of a witch's life when she wasn't doing anything to you but loving herself and loving the people who love her and teaching what she was taught. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy and you're normal. But I know, being a high priestess, witch, psychic, medium, etc., I fear nothing in life besides using some stranger's toilet and it overflowing after I had a number 2. That's the only thing I fear. And if you want to laugh, please laugh. Because guess what? If I was watching a video, I'd be cracking up and peeing in my pamper. But that's really, literally, the only thing I fear is going to one of my friends' home or possibly a stranger's home and having to take a number 2 and their toilet overflows. But my point is, I don't want a witch war. I don't want a witch fight. I don't want the drama in my life. I can't stand drama. Therefore, I'm not fighting with a witch if I don't need to fight with a witch. You're an idiotic imbecile if you start fighting with a witch. And my next video, unless I get a request, is going to be, can you spot a witch and can you not spot a witch? So until next time, like, subscribe, hit the bell button. You could debate below, comments below, feedback below. And please, anything you want me to teach you, I will teach you it. And you might be the next winner, because the next winner is getting announced on Halloween or the first week of October. So with that, I love you all. I pray for you all. I want nothing but the best for you all. Protection, health, wealth, prosperity, and abundance sent to you immediately, so mote to be, and blessed be. It's a little over an hour, one of my longest videos, but I think it was well worth it. Bye-bye.